So best friends got each other's back. We used to cruise around with a bass to the max. Everyone in school while I was in the lab, cooking up some beats that would turn into tracks. High school chillin', I was on a mission. I had bigger dreams of being a musician. Teachers always talked but I couldn't seem to listen. I lived in a fantasy land, they called it fiction. But I was gonna be big one day, playing shows on the road to a sold out stage. Nobody really cared or believed I would make it anywhere close, I would fail and fade. But that's cool, I love that, cause any little doubt gives me energy back. And now I'm in a place where I'm glad I never gave up on the dreams I had. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. Yeah, let's go. So if you want something big, you gotta swing fast, swing hard and commit. You might miss 10 times, but when you hit, just make sure that you get all of it, okay? People at the top took risks. Investing and testing is all that they did. It's not complicated, it just takes grit. So never give up, take a swing at it. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Pick and Roll Podcast, episode 140. Blaze, you're on time.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. What is up, Rios? You weren't here in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, work's been crazy, man. I work in the car business, so whenever you're behind, you don't get a day off.
Shit. But hey, glad you're here, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. But how you doing, Blaze? How you doing?
Good.
Doing good. You saw a Sixers play today. It was nice to actually see them get some runs.
It's just good to see. It's just good to see basketball, man. It's been a while.
I know it's been a while, and there's another game on tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. The Pelicans are playing in Dubai, I think. Huh?
Won't see that. Won't watch that one.
I will not either. I'll catch the highlights because I want a Zion Williamson 360. That's what I want.
Celebrate Happy Oktoberfest.
There you go.
Yep. Got mine right here. But hey, let's just get right into it. So I found this on Twitter. It's like all the new faces or familiar faces in new places. So which one of these guys are you looking forward to see? Obviously, Rios, Kevin Durant, obviously.
I mean, yeah, even as a Rockets fan, I mean, seeing KD with a team that was the second best team in the West last season, that just puts them over the hump.
Yeah.
As a basketball fan, just not speaking as a Houston fan, just as a basketball fan, period. I mean, seeing a Hall of Fame caliber player with this young roster, I mean, who wouldn't be excited?
Right. Blaze, what about you?
Take the banner off so I can see who that is on the bottom.
Got it.
But I mean, first and foremost, I'm a big Cam Johnson fan. I want to see him and how he does there. And the one guy who's not on here is Michael Porter Jr., who
good.
He's in New Jersey now, and he'll have an opportunity, regardless of the stupid shit he says. He's super talented. If he could just shut up and play, he has an opportunity as a bigger role. Finally, is basically what I'm trying to say. As far as all of them, I mean, Kevin Durant's the biggest one, obviously. But then, I mean, we know how good Kevin Durant is. The question now is, Does Porzingis still have anything left? Can Ayton finally do something on a different team? Jalen Green with a little bit of a bigger role now going over there. Miles Turner not being on Indianapolis. A lot of these are good question marks. I'm not super excited about Desmond Bane. I know that makes that team better and everything because they're already a good team. Just never been a big fan of him.
Right.
Lonzo, I mean, where does he fall? I mean, it's kind of like the Quentin Grimes story. Where does Lonzo Ball fall in Cleveland? Is he like the 5th or 6th option now? Like, let's be real.
It's good.
He's a great
better
six.
as a backup, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's a great 6-man.
Yeah, I mean that's when you compare like the Durants and the guys that are going to have big playing time and affect their teams. I mean, I don't know how much Lonzo Ball is going to give an opportunity. Definitely a good guy to come off the bench, but Cleveland's already pretty stacked in the first and second team. So, we'll see if they can make that jump to the next level that I did not think they could do last year. Now they have a year, just like the Thunder 2 years ago. They were really good, but they, couldn't get to the finals, couldn't win a championship, and they did last year. Could Cleveland make that jump this year? I don't know. A lot has to happen. That would be a good piece. But over all of them, obviously, Durant is the one that should make the most headway because of, he's one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going down to a loaded team.
Question. Is Damian Lillard playing or no? Did he tear his Achilles or something?
He's going to play at some point, but I don't think he's going to start the season because Achilles, especially at his age, those take a while for you to fully be able to bounce off of it and, create explosion with your lower body because I've met a lot of people that tore their Achilles and man, they're never the same afterwards. And these are not athletes at that. So people that,
Robot, we lost him.
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Lost who?
Is that just me?
Yeah.
You.
You're right there? Blaze? Rios, you can hear me, right?
I can hear you. You can hear me.
Yeah. Blaze, you're right there?
Frozen.
Did we lose? I think we lost Blaze.
I don't know if it's my internet or not.
Yeah.
Well, all right, you're here.
Going all wonky for me.
Yeah, you're here. So, anyways, who am I looking forward to the most? If he could stay healthy, Kristaps. Okay, Blaze will be right back. But for me, it'll be Kristaps.
That's been the $1 million question since Porzingis came into the league. Can he stay healthy? He has proven at this point in his career he cannot stay healthy.
I agree. But once he's out there, him and Trae Young.
It basically is how long is he going to play? It's the real question because he's not going to stay healthy. It sucks, but I mean, it's the reality. It's basically how long can he stay healthy for? Exactly.
Desmond Bane, I am too, but it's just that he's got so much, man. Desmond Bane with that trade package, oh my God. 3 first-round picks. No.
Think about it. The package for Durant was smaller than for Desmond Bane. And Kevin Durant's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like his gold jacket's already, in storage, just waiting for him to put it on at this point.
Yeah. For me, not Miles Turner, because I feel like that's kind of like a step down from Brook Lopez, because Brook Lopez looks better at shooting the 3. So I'm not looking forward to that at all.
I'm not either. I mean, you're going from the Pacers who were, look how far they got last year, and you're going to leave the team for your entire career for the Bucks of all teams. Like, really?
Yeah. And then CP3 back to the Clippers. Like, really? Like, really? What is up, David? What is up?
I mean, that team is, one of the oldest in the league. You got James Harden, Kawhi. Now you got CP3. Like, this would have been a stacked team, 10 years ago. But
yeah,
the year of our Lord 2025, not so much.
No. So, Blaze, you're good now. We got you.
No.
Blaze? No. No. Blaze McCoy is legendary. Perfect timing. But Lonzo Ball, I would like him more as a 6-man. DeAndre Ayton, that's interesting. But LeBron, Luka, the pick and roll there, that would be nice.
The problem is, look at all the teams Ayton has played on. It's just, and with this Lakers team, outside of Luka, I mean, don't really have much of a scoring threat. I mean, LeBron's gonna get his, but at the same time, like he's not Luka. Like, and then on the defensive side, there is no one on defense at this point except for Aiden. Just because it's that team is just the way they're constructed. Just doesn't for me. It doesn't make sense. Because if you have a dynamic scorer like Luka, but he just played defense, you have LeBron, in his twilight years, you kind of need a couple more defensive anchors and shooters around them. But we'll see.
Jalen Green. Brandon says that Jalen Green will go off in Phoenix.
No, because he had free reign in Houston he was supposed to be the go-to guy in Houston. He just couldn't get it done. I don't see how it works in Phoenix with Devin Booker because they played the same position.
Right.
Oh, I think I'm back.
Wait, you're back? Just like the Sixers?
My internet's been wonky all day long, so it has to be. It's me. Just keeps going in and out. If I have to switch to my phone, I will. But I think I'm back.
I think for once we're not going to see any KD drama, at least on the court. I think.
Yeah.
A bunch of kids, that all look up to him. They've seen him their entire lives, essentially. I don't think there'll be any drama with that.
No.
And he wants to stay in Houston, which is a good sign.
He really wants to extend. So we were actually going to talk about that. So let's just get right into it. I think it's perfect.
Oh, right before my internet shit out on me, I was looking up Damian Lillard, which said it doesn't look like he's going to play this year, but there's a hope late in the season he could come back.
Yeah, I would say maybe late March at the earliest. But I mean, at that point, it's just what's the point?
Yeah, I mean, if they're competing, but with that team, who knows? It doesn't look like they will be.
No. Yeah, their season might be done by the All-Star break.
Yeah. So, Rios, Fred VanVleet, is Amen Thompson going to take its spot?
It's going to be tough. I think they're probably going to rotate either Reed Shepherd or Amen at the one just to see, which one facilitates better, can run the offense a little bit better. Because Amen was drafted to be the point guard, but he's shown that, he is very versatile. Maybe don't use him at the one and have a real floor general like Fred VanVleet. That was perfect situation for him. Now with him down, I think we're going to see a lot more Reed Shepherd this season. They're going to want to see what they have in him because he was involved in a lot of trade talks, and the Rockets didn't want to give him up because they really believe in this kid. So I think he's going to get his chance this year to show what he's about.
And then there's another thing with Russell Westbrook. He's just hanging there. He's just hanging out. I don't see the Rockets getting him.
No, they're not going that route. Yeah, they're not going that route.
I think it's so sad for Westbrook.
I think he's going to find a home, but it's not going to be Houston. Houston needs a true, another little Mike Evans, a real floor general, and that's not Russell Westbrook at this point in his career.
Yeah,
it says a lot for Houston though to lose their starting point guard and still contend because they shouldn't. I mean, they're gonna. I mean, like you said, if you do Reed and Amen Thompson, either one can bring the ball up. Either one can shoot the lights out. Yeah. I mean, I think it is a good opportunity for Reed to get a little more play. And I don't know. I don't think it hurts them as much as it could losing Fred VanVleet, which is still big. But I mean,
it is big, but they're definitely because basically you can have Reed at the
my
one.
Internet again.
You can have Amen at the 2, Kevin Durant at the 3, Jabari at the 4, and Sengun at the 5.
Yeah,
or you can go 3 bigs and have Steven Adams at the 5, Sengun at the 4, KD at the 3.
This lineup is crazy. The Rockets lineup is crazy.
At the 2 and Amen at the 1. You can just have 5 dudes with 7-foot wingspans. They have so many options as far as lineups.
It's like a 2K lineup you guys are running. Technically, that's what it is. I can't wait to stream a Rockets game this year. I cannot wait.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to go back to Toyota Center and watch some games. I haven't had a chance to go the last 2 seasons just because of my work schedule, but I'm really excited to go see this team live in person again.
So what teams would you want to see them go up against?
So for me, definitely the Spurs, the Mavericks, and the Lakers.
I can see that for the Lakers, yeah. Yeah, Luka, LeBron, that's perfect. But the Spurs, Wembanyama grew another inch. He grew another inch.
That's insane to me.
It really is.
Did you really need another inch? Come on, bro.
That might be my first overall pick in the fantasy draft. That might be my first overall pick. They won't be able. All right, Dark Lumen says they won't be able to defend any 3-point teams. The Rockets. I disagree with that.
Huh?
They were one of the best at defending the three last season. And the only person who lost was Dylan Brooks, but you get Kevin Durant. But he's as great as a scorer as he is, he's a very underrated defender. I mean, he has a 7'2" wingspan. He has to put his arm up. Like,
isn't everybody a 3-point team anymore?
That's not it. Like,
yeah, perimeter defense is one of the best in the league last year. I don't see it taking a dip too significantly with the loss of Dylan Brooks. That's really the only defensive anchor that lost in the offseason was Dylan Brooks. But yeah, Kevin Durant, you got Dorian Finney-Smith, like they'll be okay.
Yeah. Rockets are good defensively. I'm telling you, the Rockets are going to be a team to look at.
Another one, the Thunder. Sorry, they total brain fart. The Thunder as well. Seeing that matchup, that's going to be the first game of the season.
That's
NBC.
Oh my God, yes. What time is that?
NBC too, and then seeing them, like, oh man, I'm so pumped for the season.
Yeah, what time is that game at?
7
your time, so it's got to be what, 8, 9 my time?
It's gonna be 8 y'all's time.
What?
It's gonna be 8 y'all's time. 7.
Oh, maybe could I stream? Oh, I might want to stream that game. I'm not gonna lie now.
I mean, the Thunder, getting the ring ceremony. Hearing that, that intro that we haven't heard in like 20 years. I mean, that's what you live for as a basketball fan, man. Like, I'm really pumped about this NBA season.
Me too. So hold on real quick here. 6:30 p.m. Central. Got it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, close enough.
Appreciate that. Thank you, RQ. Really appreciate that. So, we got to talk about it. Jonathan Kuminga re-signs with the Warriors on a 2-year, $49 million contract. They also get Al Horford, and like we talked about last week, Seth Curry, and they also get DeAnthony Melton back. So, their lineup is pretty much the oldest in the league. So,
but that Kuminga drama is the weirdest thing I have seen in basketball recently. Like, and it was so unnecessary. Like, this dude's talented,
right?
Really, y'all's future. Like, why are y'all dragging your feet to sign him? Why unnecessary drama? Like,
it's like for $50 million. That's good for Kuminga. For Kuminga, that's right around a good ballpark for him. Blaze, you like that deal for him?
I mean, I've been a fan. I've wanted to see more of him the last couple of years, and it seems like he's been pushed to the wayside for some reason. Just like Rhea said, it's a conundrum. It's like, I don't know what's going on. It's like, I mean, if they would have put him out there a little more last year, they probably could have traded him for a shit ton of stuff this year. But then it's like, now you haven't played him that much, so how can you trade him? You're not going to get what he might be valued for if you trade him now. So I don't have any problem with them signing him. But like you just said, I mean, that team is old. Like, they're going to have a bunch of 35-year-olds, like Curry, Hield, Butler, Green, and Horford. Aren't they all like pushing 40?
This is like the Commanders of the.
I mean, hey, I've always said if they can still go, let them go. I mean, they're not shitty 35-year-old and over.
But as we saw with the Warriors, they were gassed after playing the Rockets because the Rockets they took them to their limit and they were gassed in the second series. And they're only a year older now, and it's just, are we gonna see the same thing? Them getting gassed in the regular season, like.
I think that's where Kuminga and a Podziemski type players come in. Those two off the bench are going to be huge. Kuminga he hasn't even played for us to know what he is. You know what I mean? So anything like that, it doesn't matter. He hasn't played. Like, we haven't literally seen Kuminga at all.
Not really, no.
Like, him here in bits and pieces. Now, will they slide him into the lineup a little more, or will they just play all these old guys all the time? If they don't play him more, if the way it sits right now, Kuminga could be a six man of the year candidate if they're going to use him enough. If they use him like they did the last year, they probably will trade him, and they won't get very much for him.
Well, like Blaze said, that conundrum, like the unnecessary drama of not playing him, like,
I don't understand.
Like, did he punch Steve Kerr up, in practice? Like,
yeah, is he sleeping with Kerr's wife or something? Or, what is it that making? I don't get it. I mean, it's
he
very
really
strange.
wanted out. No, he's
Well,
there
I
for
mean,
2 years.
let's play the other side of the coin. Maybe he never pans out. Maybe he's not as good in the NBA level that we think he can be. I mean, he has all the talent in the world, but maybe they're seeing something in practice and on day-to-days that, in the little time he's had. I don't know. I'm just trying to look at both sides to make sense of it.
Yeah.
That's a possibility, but so playing on that, like if that was the case, why not trade him with the promise of potential instead of just not playing him? Like, he's start putting him out there a little bit more, just building up that trade value and then fleecing somebody.
I mean, was he hurt last year? He played 47 games.
He was not hurt. He was a healthy scratch a lot of times.
Yeah. He averaged 15 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, 45% from the field, 31% from 3, and 67% from the free throw line.
But here's the thing. In the 47 games, he averaged 24 minutes a game. That's not like he's not – it's not like he's not playing, but he's invisible to us because he hasn't had a chance to do anything. It's like, where's the Kuminga highlight reel? I don't remember seeing it.
If you do the 36-minute averages, he's averaging almost 20-plus points a game, like upper 20s, like upper 20s, 10 boards a game. You do by the 36-minute average, but again, they play him like 20 minutes at a time. Like,
I've always wanted them to build around Kuminga and Curry. I really wanted Kuminga to be that second option. I really did. I thought that would be a good cornerstone for when Curry, eventually goes to retire. You got Kuminga there. Go forward. Draymond Green is not getting any younger either. He works for TNT.
He already has his after basketball life set up. Like, he's not. Yeah. Basketball's not his number one priority at this point.
No. But now when you have Jimmy Butler in the fold, that's going to put Kuminga down a notch in the options. You got Curry 1, Butler 2, Kuminga 3.
And I think them bringing Seth Curry in sometimes is going to hurt him too, because they're going to want shooters a little more than a slasher and a guy like Kuminga. I don't know. I mean, the Warriors are one of those teams where they could be horrible or they could contend. Like, they literally could go polar opposites either way right now.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Lakers. It's just weird.
Same with the Lakers.
It's just weird roster constructions. Like, it's either going to work or it's going to be an epic failure.
And if
it does work, like Scott said in the chat, I wouldn't be surprised if a Laker or Warrior team could make it to the conference finals. They have all the talent. It's just the structure, who's going to play. Does Ayton pay off? Does Seth Curry pay off? Does Kuminga pay more? There's so many question marks on those two teams. But when you have two legends like Steph Curry and LeBron, you can't count them out. They have decent people around them. It's not like they're alone, but it's all about chemistry at this point.
I can see that too, Arku. Like
that. I mean, that's my point. Look, we just had two comments.
Yeah, that's one has them to say.
One has them in the finals of the Western. One has them missing. That's where I'm at with the Warriors too. It could go either way. They're old guys. We're seeing so many injuries. Who's susceptible to more injury? Older people.
All right. Horford is 39. I mean, come on, a multi-year deal for Al Horford?
I think Horford, as he gets older, he was still valuable with Boston. I mean,
he wasn't valuable with us.
But I'm just saying he could come off the bench. I mean, if they're counting on him, to start and be the man, I mean, and play all these minutes, I think they're fooling themselves. If they bring him off the bench, he could be a valuable piece. As you get older, just like we talked about Westbrook, he took that back seat. He took that 6-man, coming off the bench type of role. Are they going to play Horford all these minutes, or are they going to use him with the other guys? That's a big question mark.
Yeah. The thing with Horford is that he could shoot the 3. This past season, he shot 36% from 3. Yes,
he could definitely hit the 3, and that's something else.
Like, that is something you got to keep an eye on. You got Curry's now, and you got Al Horford who can space the floor.
So to me, it's up to coaching, playing the right players, using the right bench people. So just like the guys in the chat are saying, just like all this stuff, if it's all about how Kerr manages them now and who stays healthy, because it's not like they got a bad team. They're not that deep. I mean, after you got the starting 5, which are old, you got Kuminga, Moses Moody, Podziemski, Trace Jackson Davis had some decent time last year, but I mean, what's he going to do? And then you got Seth and Kuminga coming off the bench.
And then you got DeAnthony Melton too.
Yeah. So I mean,
he's coming off of an injury. This is pretty much one of the most hardest teams to predict you know how everyone's saying the Sixers are the hardest team to predict. Now the Warriors are right in that category.
Well, I'm like Marley's talking about because he's a fan of the Pistons. I would say the Pistons and the Magic for me are where the Cavs were last year. They're great teams, but until they prove it in the postseason, they ain't going anywhere.
Right. What about the Hawks?
Hawks kind of the same boat. I mean,
yeah.
I was still on the bandwagon of wanting to see Trae Young and Giannis play together, and I see that out there now in rumors, and I'm like, I think I heard that somewhere
is a
before.
Good question, Scott. Whose roster would you rather have, Philly or Golden State?
Now we got to do the whole if healthy thing, and I'm gonna sound like
everyone's healthy,
and I'm gonna sound like a homer, but
I'm thinking
they have a lot of young talent, man. You can have a starting five without Embiid and PG and contend if they're all healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, you bring McCain back, Edgecombe, Maxey, Bona. They got a lot of great young talent, man.
They got a lot of good young talent. Justin Edwards?
Yeah, Edward. And I know you don't like him, but it's going to be, once again, kind of the same thing. It's up to Nick Nurse. Is he going to play those old guards too much, or is he going to let the new guard, the young guys, really play and have the old guys complement them? That's where the similarities I'd put between the Warriors and the Sixers. They have a handful of old guys. Warriors have a little more.
The thing is, with the Warriors and the Sixers, based off what we saw today, I know you watched the game. The Sixers were not that good at shooting.
I based nothing.
38.
I based absolutely nothing off
I agree with you. I agree, but I just put that out there. I agree.
I mean, watching preseason, especially one like that, which is going overseas, showing off a little bit. It is an exhibition game. It's a warm-up game. It's a practice game. It's literally what it is. I mean, here's what I took from it. If you want to be a Sixer fan that has hope, Embiid was there. He went. Paul George went.
Embiid was there. Paul George was there. Kyle Lowry was there. He said nothing.
Embiid was shooting. Embiid was shooting around. He's practicing with the team. It's not like he's in a boot or knee braces and in street clothes. He's there playing, so it's only a matter of time.
The thing is, it's just like you see Embiid there, and then this whole thing with Grimes, he was not there.
Well, he just got signed yesterday. He wasn't even,
You were talking about the big drama, like Rios brought up, the Kuminga. Quentin Grimes is right there.
Well, I don't have a problem as much with it as you do. Number one, go to bat for yourself. Why wouldn't he ask for 25 or 30 million? He's coming off of, even though, like we've talked about it ad nauseum, the only reason he was getting all those minutes and all those points, Sixers didn't have their top 4 players. He was playing garbage time when they're down 25 points.
Yeah.
So that's and my internet's going out again.
Ooh.
Wow.
You showed up at the perfect time. So we were talking about Quentin Grimes, right? I'm sorry, I can't. I gotta remove him. I can't.
Man. You should have left him there. That was perfect.
I'm trying, but I couldn't get a sentence out. See? I couldn't get a sentence out. But anyways, we were talking about how Kuminga in that drama, look at Quentin Grimes, right? They wouldn't take any deal. He got a qualifying offer. And the Sixers lost Yabusele to the Knicks. I'm like, I put Grimes drama if they were Kuminga. Kuminga got paid. Grimes got nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that, again, unnecessary. And I guess with Grimes and the Sixers, that was on both parties. With Kuminga and the Warriors, it felt kind of one-sided because, like, the guy wants to be there, he wants to play, but they won't play him.
Right. I wonder who. Do you know who his agent was? Kuminga's?
No, I'm not sure.
Guys, does anyone know who's Kuminga's agent? Oh, look who's back. Oh, we got Big Blaze.
I'm on my phone now. Is there echo?
No, you're good.
Okay.
The way it froze, your mouth was like you.
I know. I was watching on my. Shut up! Stop, Echo. Not you, bitch. Echo, stop!
Unplug it. That's what I
just
do.
forgot.
Mine's been unplugged for months.
I just forgot that I said it.
Yeah. So you were talking me, Blaze, before you went.
I was saying basically, what was I saying?
We were talking about Grimes and Kuminga.
Oh, the Grimes thing. I said you got to bank on yourself. So him asking for 25 or 30 million, I don't have a problem with that. Him just finalizing the deal. I mean, I could put a 20-minute clip together. How many times you said we're not getting Grimes? He's not coming to the Sixers. He's not signing with the Sixers. We're not getting Grimes. We're not getting Grimes. We're not getting Grimes. He's not going to sign.
You were on my side.
I said I didn't care either way because I think we have a loaded team without him, if healthy, obviously. But you got to go to bat for yourself based on him averaging 20-plus points last year, even though it was garbage time without the top 4 players. He had the ammo. He could say, hey, I scored all these points. I helped keep you guys competitive last year. Why wouldn't you want me? And then if you look at the people that are making 20 to 25 million, he could fall right in there because of how much overpaid players are out there. Now, going back to what you've been saying like crazy, he's going to be number 4, number 5 on the list of, getting the ball. So when he's out there, he's going to have to make it count. And he should because some games.
Yeah, I think he's going to start right away with McCain out.
If Edgecombe can continue to play like he did today, and get better in the preseason, they might start him. And I was against that before when you were saying, we got to start him. He's a top 3 player. So, I mean, it depends on how the next couple weeks go. Yeah, it really does. But I'm glad. I mean, we talked for the last 3 years at the Champions who weren't just 2 players. They weren't a big 3. They were depth. They were players on the bench. You had third stringers that were valuable. You see the teams like Houston, Indiana, the champions the last 3 years, teams that are deep, so having a Grimes it can't be a bad thing. You want as many ballers as you can on there just in case injuries, days off, back-to-backs, whatever.
Yeah. So you brought up VJ Edgecombe, how well he played today. 14.6 boards, 3 assists. That's great. I loved it.
That's him still getting acclimated. That's a start. I mean, he plays like that. I mean, the Bona. I mean, do we really need Embiid if Bona plays well? Because you have stars at the guards. So it's different. It's like, I don't know, just seeing Edgecombe, to me, I wasn't really worried about how many points he had. I was more worried about how did he look. And he was smooth. He was good passing. He looked comfortable. Is my internet going out again?
No. Oh, it was? I didn't even notice it. I was on another tab. I didn't even notice.
Yep. He kept like buffering a little bit. It's like the old AOL days.
Oh, not the AOL days. My dad is still on AOL. He's still on AOL. Yeah, Blaze, you're out of there. Anyways, I'll wait for Blaze to come back. It's a bit sketchy on my console. Yeah, that's what happens on console.
No, it's when so going back to internet. So on Sunday, I had accepted a trade for Malik Neighbors and David Montgomery. So I was trading Neighbors. I was getting Montgomery in return.
Yeah.
This is before the trade had happened. Like it took forever to actually post because there's a lot of construction in the area, and it posted after the injury, and it was like, why would you do that? Like, what do you mean? Like I accepted early in the morning. Like I was watching the game in Dublin.
Yeah.
Because my internet was so just spotty. It didn't post until after you got hurt like in the second quarter. I'm like, oh shit. But I told him, I was like, hey guys, we can veto the trade. Like I'm cool with that. Like because my internet was kind of spotty. Like, no, we can veto the trade. I'm not gonna do that to somebody. Like, nah, it's not fair.
Shit. Damn. Freaking Wi-Fi. We got you, Blaze? You're good now?
Yeah, I'm back on my computer. And this is the first time I've had any issues with. I've had that fiber optics now for 2 months, and I've had no problems. But throughout today, it's been in and out. I even reset my modem and my router and everything. So
no, I was telling Mitch about my internet issue because they're doing some construction in my area, and the not just like the Wi-Fi, but like with my cell phone, just the 5G has been real spotty, and I had accepted a trade, so I was trading Neighbors from Montgomery, but it was spotty, so it didn't post until like maybe like halftime of that game, and
Ooh,
he was already hurt. And they're like, "Why would you do
yeah.
that?" We're like, "What do you mean? I accepted in the morning." But then they're like, "No, it just posted now." I'm like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Hey, I'm cool. We vetoed the trade because that's not fair."
Yeah.
Did they actually veto the trade?
But yeah, they did. Like, I'm not gonna do that to somebody. Like, it's not fair. Like, the internet was spotty.
I would have taken that and ran. I
Nah,
would not
couldn't
have
do
done that. I was like,
I've
hey,
been
you did it.
league with these dudes for like 5 years. I couldn't do that.
I know,
Yeah,
RQ, but it sucks. I got another stream later on tonight. I hope it doesn't screw that up.
right. So, Blaze, to bring you to good news, the Topps and NBA have agreed to a long-term exclusive trading card partnership. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, Topps is one of the original ones that, put out all the cards back in the day when I collected in the 80s and 90s. And then all these other companies came in and really changed the game. I mean, I was at the card show I did last weekend or 2 weekends ago, whatever it was. We were discussing, a lot of conversations I have with people is how the, number one, nothing, you want to say nothing really good came from COVID, but it really sparked that entire industry of card collecting again, because people were sitting at home. You can get on eBay, you can still buy and sell, you can do, pack rips and stuff. And when it came back, it was Luca was the one. Luca's cards went through the roof right when COVID happened. And now they took a drastic drop. And Topps wasn't in the game. I mean, Panini kind of monopolized and had almost all the different companies. So them coming back, I mean, they started when you sign on first, you don't have the actual partnership, and you have cards without logos on the helmets and the names. It's kind of weird. So speaking of cards, there's Spongy. So I mean, the way the industry has changed, it's us old heads like us want, your favorite players or pick, make a set. Nowadays, it's all about RPAs. You got to have, an autograph or a numbered card or a purple elephant variation, zebra stripe, fucking uptown, downtown, whatever. I mean, it's a money grab, and now, we've gone from it being, I said this a million times, to collecting, to investing because they were worth money, to now it's gambling. Because I mean, instead of paying cheap prices to get cards and you can get anything, you have to buy the expensive packs to get the good cards, the autographs. And I'm not paying $10 a pack for a pack of cards, and then all the Pokemon shit and all that other stuff that comes. And I always joke because at that last card show there was like 100 Pokemon tables. And people were buying and selling like crazy. And I'm like, Charizard's not hitting 50 home runs next year. How's his fucking card going to be worth more? It's like, I don't care. I mean, I know you can play the game and all that, and it's collectibles, but, I hope, and I've already seen the cards that Topps are going to put out, and it's coming out on the 21st, right before the season starts. They're going to drop the packs and so it's a good thing for the hobby, but it's going to be the same bullshit. I mean, I've seen because of some of the cards that are numbered they're metal. There's like they're embossed with a little metal. Now they're weighing the packs to see which ones are heavier, to know where the big hits are. They're MRIs and CAT scans to the boxes to see where the metal is. It's like people, just like video games. If you can find a way to cheat, you're going to use that cheat code. You're going to do so. It's all through the hobby. I mean, you see people that rip cards and do, giveaways all the time where they'll open the pack and they'll pull the pack down and put it back up, and that card that's worth a couple $1,000s is gone. So they're ripping people off everywhere. And it's like, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Like, the hobby has changed so much. So seeing Topps get back into it is good. But I mean, what we're looking at now is the next junk wax era, where they're making so many of these cards and putting them out there everywhere that even like Wemby's rookie went through the roof at first, and now you can get them for $10 because they've made so much of them.
Oh my God.
Like, back in the day, there might be one card in a year that was worth over $100. Now you got cards that are worth $10,000 right off the bat. So it's like, it's a good and a bad thing. Like, hopefully Topps will stay true. They're doing some throwback cards, like designs from the 70s and 80s, which is cool. You're getting autographs from people you haven't had autographs from for a while. They do the triple autograph cards too. So, I mean, they're going to make it interesting, but it's still a big money grab, and it's gambling more than collecting now. And I enjoy the collecting part, obviously.
Yeah.
Speaking of, cards from back, I used to collect basketball cards too. My favorite one was by Kobe Bryant rookie card when he was doing. I can't remember. I think it was a windmill dunk, and dude, that was my favorite rookie card. Like I love it. It was like a holographic one. That was my favorite card in my collection.
And that's where I'm at now. I mean, I'm 52 years old, man. I don't have any kids to give the cards to and stuff. So I got my favorites, and I've been selling a bunch. And to answer Arku's question, it was more than just a store. It was a show. There was over 200 tables throughout the entire mall, which is it's a dead mall, but it was live that day with, they kind of sectioned off one anchor down one way was all the Pokemon stuff. In the middle was kind of both, and then all the cards on the other end. So, I mean, I gave away a lot of stuff, made a lot of kids happy. Some guy grabbed a bunch of stuff he was going to give away in his church. So I said, take a bunch more. Here's some hats and all that. So I just wanted to give back. But I mean, Topps getting back into it is definitely a big deal because they were, the big thing back in the 80s. But it's weird because it's so different. Like nowadays, people aren't collecting sets. They're just collecting the special cards or, just go find who your favorite player is and buy them, so find a way. There's so many ways to collect. Back in the day, there was mainly one way. Now, to see kids getting excited about it again, it was very cool to see. But I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for Topps to get back into it. Topps Chrome cards were some of the best ones they made back in the day. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yep. I didn't really collect cards when I was younger. Like I had mostly football, some basketball in there. And Philly halftime, he gave me an Allen Iverson. I think it was a rookie card he gave me.
Yeah, they're not worth anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, God damn, but I'll take it.
But I mean, it's sentimental value. It's worth, and I always tell people too,
Yeah.
when you're selling cards and I'm dealing with the other dealers, a card's only worth what you can get someone to buy it for.
Yeah.
Everyone goes to eBay based on what it's sold for, and the grading system is a whole nother racket where you send in your cards to get them graded and they're worth more. And now there's grading companies that are ripping people off.
Yeah.
You open it up and it's a fake card, or, all those cards that have a patch on them that are supposed to be from that player. I've seen numerous videos where they rip the card apart, and on the back of the patch, it'll say the player's name, and it's not the player that you're getting the card for. So it's like, why do I give a fuck about a patch on a card that's not even theirs? It's not player worn. It's not game worn like they used to do. Same thing with the autographs. I've seen people that are having fake autographs on cards. And then there's the one of ones, which is supposed to be only one in the world. And I've seen someone pull a one of one, and he's like, wait, I already seen this card out there. So, who's to say a company can't put out 2 one of ones and start ripping people off even more? So, I mean, you just got to find your own niche. I stopped collecting baseball, mainly football and basketball now because those are my two main. I collect Steelers, I collect Sixers, I collect Kentucky players. You find your favorites and collect those. It's not like it used to be, but I'm glad it's still around and it's still pretty big.
Did you ever collect wrestling cards or no?
Yeah. I mean, they don't make as many of the wrestling cards, but I have sets from the old days, and they just started coming back with a lot more. And I got a friend who does phenomenal. He makes his own custom cards.
Ooh.
Like, he'll take a flag or a T-shirt or a hat and cut the card up and make a custom card.
So my brother still collects cards. He gave me this for my birthday, for my 40th birthday last year. My favorite player. I love this. I've been displaying in my house.
Yep.
So
that's
who
one.
was it? I'm sorry.
That's Michael.
Oh, okay.
And that's one
Okay.
card where no matter who, if you got a Michael Jordan card, it's worth something because it's him. All of his cards are valuable. Now they're not as valuable as we thought they were going to be because in the late 80s, they made so many of them. So in the 90s especially.
So what about the LeBron James? Is that pretty much worth something, or when he retires, that's going to be worth more?
His rookies are, and I've started to sell a bunch of those. But once he came out, it was such a big, this is the next Jordan guy, that they made sets of his. They made so many extra bullshit. Like you would get in his second year, there was like 20 LeBron cards in that set. It's like, it's oversaturated instead of rarity in the player or just collecting a base card. People like frown upon, they get a pack of cards and they fumble right through to see what the special card is. And that's it. They don't give a fuck about the rest of the cards. That drives me crazy. That drives me absolutely insane to not look at, like, I'm a graphic designer. I like the artwork. So first thing I'm doing is I'm looking at the artwork of the card. the design. Go on the back, see all their
Yeah,
stats.
like, look at this. Like, look at the artwork of this. Like, it's just
That's sick. It's
See,
cool.
Michael Jordan's with Upper Deck, so you won't have any. There's no Michael Jordan autographs in other sets because he's with Upper Deck. So you don't. There's not a lot of his autographs out there.
Right. Those Pokemon cards are crazy.
No, it's the same thing with baseball,
Yeah.
basketball, and football now. The regular cards aren't worth shit. You got to find that special 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 50
yeah,
or
with Pokemon cards. It's the shiny cards.
the holograms. Yeah, you got to get the holographic ones and stuff like that. But I
Sure.
mean, the idea of just finding, your favorite player and collecting them, or I went back to the 80s and got, Tony Gwynn rookies, Ryan Sandberg rookies from back in those days. And they weren't even that. It's so focused now on the quality of the card. Like you send it away to get it graded. If it's a 6 or a 5, or it's worth shit.
Yeah.
And to me, I don't even care. I just want to have the card, for the nostalgia. So it's
Yeah.
changed.
It was getting my favorite players. My favorite card as a kid was a holographic Robert Ory card.
Yep.
As great as he is, he's not a Hall of Fame player, but he was my favorite player as a kid. Besides Jordan, I was like, as a Rockets fan, it's Olajuwon, Jordan, but like I was a big Robert Ory fan. His holographic card was my favorite card.
You still have it?
I don't, unfortunately. I lost that album I had with all my basketball cards, but
Oh.
I had it for years, like years.
What is that? I forget that card thing online. My friend used to do it, but he stopped. What was that thing? It was like you can gamble it online or whatever. I forget what it's called. It's gonna bother me. What's it like? Tops or whatever? I forget what it's called. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. If not, I can do research.
Here's
Not a big deal.
Here's
What's this?
let me scroll down and show you here. We got, this is what the box is going to look like. They put Cooper on the front. And then this is like the base card. There's LeBron, which is a great design. I mean, the colors, it looks really nice and clean. Then they'll have these variations. Like this one has his number everywhere, which is pretty cool. So that'll be a variation. Then they have these like playing card ones, which will be another variation. So you're going to have like 20 LeBrons. You got these special MVP cards where they're former MVPs, current MVPs. Bunch of different cards. Like this is a rookie.
That one is clean.
Yeah. So, and it's all shiny and shit. So they'll like those. Then you got the autographs.
Boo.
Yeah. And then some, like this is a 1978 baseball. This is like 1978 baseball is the design.
That takes me back, man.
Like a throwback. Really cool. So,
that is cool.
This is the triple. My question here is, you got pick 1 and 2, and then you got Nupple. Why don't you have fucking the third pick, VJ?
Right? Like
it was NBA Top Shot. That was it. Yeah, they're in a lawsuit right now.
Then in this one, like there's only 5 of these out there. This Dylan Harper autograph, there's only 5 in existence. So you get one of those. But see, what they do is they split it up. You got retail boxes and hobby boxes.
Right.
If you buy retail boxes, they're the cheaper ones, $35 or whatever, and you're going to get a bunch of these cards, the base, the regular ones. To get these crazy ones, you got to buy the hobby boxes, which are $200, which is insane to me. To get something like this Dylan Harper 2 out of 5. And then there's gold. This is the base card, but it's gold, so that'll be a variation that has a patch on it, which probably isn't from his jersey. And it's 25 out of 25, so you get a bunch of that stuff. But like, I'm waiting to see. This is going to be the thing. Like these are old and well, there's the checklist. That's just all the players in the NBA, I'm guessing.
Who's number 69?
Oh God, of course.
Come on, man. You know me by now.
Miles Bridges. There you go.
Damn.
But I mean, you're going to get
everyone. Damn.
So then you have the base cards, which there's 300. So there's 300 regular cards. And some of them are little combo cards at the end. You got a subset. Then you got golden mirror image variation. So that's the entire set, but the gold ones. You got base variations, which are all the different. So it's just insane. Then you got the autographs. So instead of and then you got rookie autographs. You got triple autographs. You got more rookie autographs. These are old school ones. So it's like, you get these are throwback autographs of like old people, contemporary marks. So it's like you get the whole set, but look at all this extra stuff. Like it's oversaturated, and the whole idea is going to be, how rare are they going to make these cards?
Yeah.
Will they be available? But just getting the big name and tops back in it is pretty big.
That's great. Yeah. So, really quick, what's his name? Nikola Jovic agreed to a 4-year deal, $62.4 million contract extension. It's good because Tyler Hero is injured, so I'm glad they locked that up. But other than that, it's like, okay. He's got good potential, though. That's all I got to say about that.
I mean, he's a Jokic,
Yeah.
Potential's there.
Jovic.
Yeah, he's just there. Huh?
He's Jovic.
Yeah, Nikola Jovic.
There's Jokic and there's Jovic.
Oh, sorry. I thought he said Jokic. I'm like, oh, okay. Potential's there.
Is there going to be another one?
Where's Jovic at?
Right? I was about to say that. I was about to say that. But anyway.
He's a talented player, too. I mean.
Yeah, I like him. He's real. That Miami Heat team is going to be something once Tyler Hero gets back.
Yeah.
Get to stream their game on Saturday against the Magic.
Unless he faces Amen Thompson, he's going to get thrown to the second row of seats.
Yeah. Just crazy. I'm so excited for the Rockets. I'm excited for basketball in general. That's it. Like, about time is here. And do you guys think there will be name a player that you guys think will take a giant leap this season? I'm not thinking Kuminga. I was thinking about that a couple days ago. I was like, damn, not Kuminga.
If I'm going to play with my pocket, it's Michael Porter Jr. or Mataz Bucelis, the two guys that I've invested in. And
I thought you don't like Porter Jr. anymore.
I still have a bunch of his damn cards. I mean, I invested in him. If he's going to play well, I can cash in on it. And he has an opportunity. I'm just being real. I'm not a huge fan of him as much anymore, but he's super talented. I would love Bucelis to really get a chance to show what he can do in Chicago. I think he could be a superstar.
For me, not just as a Rockets fan, but as a basketball fan, Amen Thompson. Like, you saw the potential. You saw him taking leaps towards the end of the season. I think this season he takes that leap to like elite status.
Right. I'm just trying to think of one. I'm not going to go with the.
Durant's going to really unleash his game because he's going to be. Teams are going to focus on Kevin Durant. He's going to have free reign all the way to the basket.
Yeah. And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing him play in the one. Like, obviously, that's like
6'7", 7-foot wingspan, crazy athleticism, and a monster on defense. Like, it's gonna be. I'm so excited for this season.
Me too. I'm trying to.
Indiana's going to have one. It's a matter of who. Will it be Naismith? Will it be Nembhard? Will it be Mathurin? All three of those guys have a huge opportunity with Halliburton out. We've seen flashes of brilliance with all three of them last year when they were put into prime spots in the postseason and in their run at the late in the season when they sucked earlier in the year. Those three guys were really good. Any one of those three can take a leap.
It's basically who wants it more.
Yep.
At this point, who wants it more? Because this is your opportunity. Because the star players are like, who's going to step up? This is your chance to show what you got.
Yeah.
Trailblazers have a couple in Shaedon Sharpe and Scoot Henderson. If either one, even that Denny Avdija.
Didn't Henderson get injured again?
I don't know, that poor guy.
I think he just got injured again.
Dude, I was so high on Scoot Henderson. Like, it's been sad to watch, honestly.
He was fun to watch, man. What I've saw, which isn't a lot from him when he was getting drafted, I was like, this dude's fun to watch. Like, I can't wait to see him come into the end. And then injuries are going to definitely take that away from you, especially early in your career. Plus, we've said it a bunch of times. These are babies. That's why we're still seeing growth spurts in these rookies and 2-year guys because they're babies. They're young kids, man. They're coming out of college.
Wembanyama with a growth spurt.
Yeah, they're coming out of college after 1 year, maybe 2. Some no college. We've seen a lot. So it's like some people, still late bloomers that can still grow in their late teens, early 20s.
Because keep in mind, you don't as a male, you don't hit your physical prime till you're about 26.
Yep.
Right.
These guys are coming out at 19, 20 years old. Like, they haven't hit their physical primes yet. Perfect example was going to the different sport. CJ Stroud for the Texans.
Yeah.
I haven't hit my physical prime yet. Like, he's 24 4 years old. Like,
That's why I don't give up on rookies or second year guys at all anymore, because we don't know
they
the
haven't hit
difference.
their physical peak yet. Like,
Yep. They go to a different team, they get more opportunity, they get a different coaching staff, they handle them differently. They're still growing emotionally as well as physically. Like you said, they're men hit their peak around that time. So it's like they can still grow as a person
Yeah.
in their first couple of years. You see a lot of the immaturity, with the kids, and they're just kids. I don't hold that against a lot of them. But I mean, you look at, hey, maybe I'll just do the rest of my interview like this.
Yeah.
Like someone in Cleveland does when he doesn't want to talk and he wants to be legendary, and he got passed up and he's a third stringer. So he just pretends he's a mime.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look, but again, like,
you didn't see it, Mitch?
The way I look at it, I think
What?
back to when I was their age. You know what?
I'm so
you're gonna be a
lost
dick.
right now.
So they interviewed
Do it
Shador
then.
Sanders about Dylan Gabriel getting the start. And all he did was this. He pretended he was talking, but he wasn't saying anything, so they couldn't use his words against him.
Oh
So-
my God. I didn't even hear about that.
Oh, yeah, they're dogging him for it. The other
Man.
one's the Austin Reeves shit. Did you hear what Austin Reeves said today?
Yeah. Yeah.
So back in the day, he is on record saying Kobe is the greatest Laker
Yeah.
and he's better than LeBron. And now he's saying LeBron is the greatest of all time.
So,
Is that clutch check?
I mean, was LeBron like standing behind him, holding his shirt while he was saying that or something? That's what I'm
Probably.
thinking about. It's like,
I mean,
come on, dude, be your own person.
clutch sports, they run deep in basketball. Like, they influence a lot of people that were, back in the day, Jordan's to go, and all of a sudden, no, he's not that good. LeBron's to go, like, come on, man.
Dude, at this point, and I'm not going to once again, we bust on LeBron and all that, and I know I dog him, but to me, he's not even the greatest player in his era. Steph Curry has his number in the finals. Steph
Olympic.
Curry has more championships. Steph Curry.
they both had 4.
Yeah, but when they're over the other guy, I think it means a little more to me.
Yeah. But they both have 4.
Has LeBron beat Steph? Did he beat
Nope.
Steph in the finals once?
Look at their
Yes.
Olympic ones. The U.S.
Wait,
is not
yes,
winning Olympic gold
The
without-
Cavs.
Was that when Draymond was
3-1?
hurt, or what? When Draymond was hurt?
He has one.
3-1.
Oh yeah,
It came down for 3-1.
suspended when Bogut got hurt. Yeah.
And this is personal opinion. It's very subjective. Anybody out there who's never watched Jordan or 22 years old, they're going to say LeBron's the greatest. I don't care. That's fine. You can say that. Steph Curry changed the game. LeBron didn't change the game. LeBron
Right.
was great all the time for 21 years. I get it. He didn't change the game. He did
know
what
what-
Jordan did. He did what Kobe did. He copied everybody.
You know what 22-year-old knows ball? Cooper Flag. His GOAT, Jordan.
I mean,
know-
and I give some of the younger guys leeway because maybe they never saw Dr. J or Larry Bird or Michael or
I mean, so
Russell
for
or
me,
Will.
growing up, like, I'm a student of the game. I would study people that played before. Like, so if you're a professional athlete, why would you not study the greats of before and pick up something? And like,
I mean, if you watch a highlight reel of LeBron James, you're going to see a lot of Kobe moves, a lot of Michael moves, a lot of Magic stuff. But then if you watch a highlight reel of Michael Jordan, you're like, holy shit, nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing
Especially
that.
with the the
way he
palms,
palms the ball,
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see Ja do a little bit of that stuff. You'll see Anthony Edwards do a little bit of it, but they're all goes back to Mike. It all goes back, and I'll even play it double. Mike, it goes back to Dr. J
yeah,
because Mike put a lot of his play.
The free
off of-
throw line dunk.
So it's like,
but the
I'm
thing
not-
is with Jordan, he gives credit. He's like, hey, I was a big Dr. J fan. Like, I studied his game. He gives credit to the previous generations versus LeBron. No, I'm
saying that I'm the
I
greatest.
mean-
Yeah. I mean, Michael Jordan looks like Spider-Man on the court. He looks like a superhero on the court when you watch his highlights. And you don't get that. I mean, LeBron is great. I'm not knocking his greatness. I'm not at all. I'm sour on him because how he's been the last couple of years, number one. And I'm always been an advocate for if you can still go. So I don't care if he plays another 2 or 3 years. I really don't. I don't care. If he can, do it. But to me, there's no comparison. But I understand how a lot of people will say LeBron's the greatest. Because I don't even like to compare eras. But to me, if there is no Michael or Dr. J, is there a LeBron?
No, I was going to say further. If there is no Bird or Magic, there is no NBA.
Yeah. And then you look at what Steph did, pulling the 3-point line out, logo shots, shooting everywhere.
He changed the game.
That's changed the entire game. Michael changed the game when it comes to marketing, shoes, clothes, jerseys, all that extra stuff.
You can name 2 players in that category. Allen Iverson, because the whole wardrobe thing, you could say that. 2, I don't know if you guys will like this one, James Harden, because of all the ISOs and dribbles and all that. You could say Harden for that.
I wouldn't put either one of them anywhere near what Michael
I'm not
and Steph
either.
have done to change
I
the
am
game.
not either, but I'm just saying they had a part
If there's
in it.
going to be any comparisons,
I would say as far as cultures, there's 2. Michael Jordan, because he was the one that started wearing the baggier shorts.
Yep.
Yes.
And just the marketing stuff and just playing ability and just making the game global. People that didn't speak English knew who Michael Jordan was.
They knew who Allen Iverson was in China.
And that's my number 2, Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
He took it another level. He brought hip hop into the NBA, and it was cool to wear the jewelry, the earrings, all this and that, the tattoos. Like you didn't see that, more or less in the 80s and 90s, but he made it acceptable to David Stern, dialed it back a little bit.
None of this is bad. It's great for the game. I mean, you got to have all this to get where we are now. So I'm not knocking what LeBron has done for the game. He's going to go down as one of the greatest of all time, no doubt. It's just in my eyes, I think Steph changed the game a little more. And I think Michael is a lot better. That's just my opinion because I lived through all 6 of Michael's championships. And when you come out and you say, when you go to Miami, we're going to have 4, 5, 6, 7 championships down here. When you literally always say, I'm the greatest of all time, when you literally get caught lying over and over and over in interviews, that taints his career to me. To see this bullshit when you're on the ground waiting for a call, that's tainting
Ghostbusters
legacy.
But look at Jordan. He never called himself the greatest. He's like, no, I give praise to the previous generations. I don't like to compare, eras because that era is their era. This is my era, blah, blah, blah. Like, he never, ever. It's like, it goes back to the old saying, if you have to call yourself the king, are you really a king?
And he had, people know, LeBron talks about how he didn't have very many players. John Paxson and Luke Longley were like some of the best players when Jordan was winning championships, along with Pippen and those guys.
You lost in the first round with Luka Doncic, top player in the league. You lost with AD, top 5 player in the league.
It's a personal preference.
He gained weight, by the way. Anthony Davis gained weight.
And if it wasn't for all
like another
these
15
players,
pounds.
It evolves the game to what it is today and what I love, which is NBA basketball. And it's going to be great. Having it back on NBC is going to be fun this year as well. The parody in the
he's gonna hit like crack.
Yep, the parity in the league is going to be great. I always preach it. What playoff team is going to suck? Which non-playoff team is going to make it this year? It happens every year. Can these teams like Detroit, Miami, Cleveland, Orlando, can they stay at the top? Will there be a different team come in?
So
can the Thunder repeat? We haven't had a repeat in how long?
If the Rockets win, I will be unbearable. I will be unbearable.
Hey, I'll be unbearable if the Sixers make the play-in.
I was going to say that. Just think, let's play devil's advocate in this weird, strange, alternate universe. And the Sixers are completely healthy. And Maxey averages almost 30. Embiid averages almost 30. Edgecombe is the rookie of the year. McCain comes back and gets comeback player of the year because he was hurt. And the Sixers win it all. I mean, they have all the pieces. They really do. I mean, people bitch because of what happened the last few years and the failed experiment, which is the process. I get it. But when you have that much talent, if you don't go into the year thinking your team is going to go all the way, what kind of fan are you? You got to think that, regardless, unless you're a Nets or a Wizards fan or a Jazz fan, maybe.
So for my player who I think is going to break out this year, Blaze, you and I had a debate about this scene last week. Brandon Ingram of the Toronto Raptors. I think with him outside of New Orleans, no Zion Williamson drama, he's not going to be second fiddle. He's going to be the number one guy, new setting. I know you don't like that take because they don't have.
I just think he's had his chance and he's blown it over and over and over.
I don't think so. I think it's
He has the talent. Plus, he's the Duke.
First option, in my opinion. Scotty Barnes is first option in Toronto. Then
it'll be him and Scotty running the show up there. But
I can agree to that.
It might be the Quentin Grimes scenario. Those two players can knock out stats all year and they win 12 games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, Brandon Ingram, I thought he was going to do well when he was a Laker a long time ago.
So did I.
Well, then LeBron.
I'm not giving up on.
When it was
I am
LeBron
not
and
giving up on Ingram.
D'Angelo Russell, and he had a squad.
Randy,
LeBron was like,
I'm not giving up on Brandon Ingram for you. I am
but
not.
that's the thing. Going into this season, they can't. What if something happens?
I'm going to grab Brandon Ingram.
What happens if Ingram and Barnes ball out?
No, that's not one over a pick, though.
And maybe they land a Markkanen in a trade or something weird, and then they got a team and they contend. You can't at the beginning of the year. All teams have an opportunity. They really do. When the big teams lose a major player, other teams are going to step up. And look last year at the Pacers. They sucked for the first 2 months. They were terrible. And look at the run they had. So you never know.
So before we head out, I just saw this on Twitter. Steph Curry tried to take Steph's number. I tried to buy it from him. He said he didn't need the money.
You know what
Don't
number
think the NBA would like that either.
Steph Curry should wear 30. Steph should wear 03. Wear it backwards.
Yeah.
No, we're 31. We're 31.
31.
All right. With that being said, guys, this was a great show. Appreciate Rios, Blaze. You had technical difficulties throughout the whole time, but you prevailed. Let's go. By the way, Blaze. All right, Rios, you got anything to say before we head out?
Yeah. Hope the Mavericks and Spurs have terrible seasons.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the Mavs. I like the Mavs.
Go PA Sixers. Pennsylvania Sixers. I will not call them Philadelphia.
You just did. Anyways, like, subscribe, notification bell. Catch you guys later. Peace.